So is Edmund Burke, William F. Buckley, Irving Kristol, all of these varieties of conservatism, is that dead in American life?
No, because the ideas are still there. And, on the free market side, free market economies are still pretty good. And I would put the American economy, which is more free market than Europe, up against Europe any day, up against China any day. You look at just compared to Europe, which is, they have great countries, great economies. But in 1992, we were like slightly above them. Now the U.S. economy is massively above them. We just innovate and grow and produce and attract talent. And so I do think that truth is still going to be there. And then I went back a couple of years ago in the midst of the Trump stuff and read all the books that made me a conservative when I was 20. Loved them. Loved them. They were more relevant today than before. And a lot of it is like one piece of Burke is epistemological modesty, that the world is complicated. And if you think you can plan society and radically revolutionize it, you're probably going to mess up. So change should be incremental and constant. And so I think that wisdom is still true. The other piece of conservatism that started conservatism is we had the religious wars of the 17th century. A lot of people said, that's terrible. We can't do this. And one group of people said, we need to tame religion with reason. And they were the French Enlightenment. Another group of people said, no, don't trust reason. Our capacity for reason is not that great. Trust what they call the sentiments, or what we call the emotions. And so David Hume, this guy said, Scottish philosopher, said, reason is and ought to be the slave of the passions. What he meant by that, our heart is wise. And they were basically confirming St. Augustine's anthropology's version of the human person, which is we're fundamentally desiring creatures, and we're fundamentally feeling creatures. And our ability to coat everything we see with admiration or contempt, with attraction or repulsion, with envy or joy, our capacity to do that is superior to our capacity to argue. And so the emotions, when properly trained by institutions, by good teachers, by good families, by good churches, those are to be trusted most of the time. And so conservatism is really a suspicion of using the power of reason to plan society, but an investment in the power of moral emotions to regulate who we are and to help us join together to collaborate.